To battle or not to battle? That is the ultimate question.
Baby, let me change your life. You wanna see that you can be anything you want, baby.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl AnEyeIVKicks. So before I get into, that little meaning of the first little clip, I'm gonna need y'all to stay with me and just kind of ride it out this video. It's definitely one that you have to follow along for. Before I start with all of that though, guys, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. I feel like I haven't said this in a while, but please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Guys, we're already on the road to 3,000 subscribers, so hopefully we can hit it sooner this year. Hit that notification bell because I've always got amazing things coming up, more giveaways, don't worry, as well as, some reach back, some discussion, some conversations, and when your girl goes live, you don't want to miss out on that. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up for this video. So, yes, kind of a very, cryptic thumbnail and title, and again, follow along with your girl, stay with me. We will get there, but the first thing that I would like to talk about is another little reach back that your girl's got in the collection. If you can't tell by the shirt, I kind of paired, a custom shirt that was made for hubby. I figured I'd wear it for today's video. It's very fitting. The shirt was made for this pair, just a larger size. But it's got your girl's logo on there and looking a little Superman-ish around it. If you don't know, I'm about to tell you. You've also seen this pair behind your girl for several videos. Not several, a lot of videos. And a lot of y'all have called me out for oh, well, you had that shoe behind you. Why haven't you talked about it yet? Because it has not been mine until today. Guys, if you don't know what this box is, this is an OG box, and it is a Dornbecker. And if you still don't know, guys, all right, let me just cut all the anticipation. We have the Jordan 4 Dornbecker. That is right. We now have not one, but 2 pairs of these in the collection. If you haven't seen my little his and hers short, go check that out, because this is kind of the nice little grand finale, his and hers Dornbeckers. I'm not going to focus too much on talking about the shoe itself, but again, I did want to go ahead and kind of show off my recent little reach back there. Just talk about a couple key details of it, but let me make sure I get a nice, beautiful close-up. Come on, guys. I feel like I need to send all y'all some napkins because I'm pretty sure y'all are drooling right now. And if you're not, maybe you're just not a huge fan of Jordans. I don't know, but I don't know a single sneakerhead that doesn't in some way, shape, or form drool over this particular pair. One thing I do want to mention, yeah, the midsole has been repainted this green, which, me being, an eye for kicks, that creative eye, all of the above, I can tell, I see some brush strokes, but it's really, honestly, the repaint is really not bad. It's a pair of shoes that is over 10 years old, so of course you're going to have cracking. You can see it in the white paint there, right around the air bubble and everything, or the air unit. So again, I'm not mad about it. I got a freaking steal on these bad boys. And for those of you that shun used kicks for whatever reason, or somebody else had their foot in there, guess what, guys? I got, a little surprise for y'all. Yes, I am shamelessly plugging, but guys, this stuff really works. Rejuvenator has a beautiful little deodorizer spray, and guys, this is what I use. I will say it until I'm blue in the face. I use this and the Rain and Stain Protector on 90% of my pairs, but 100% of my used pairs, I'm using the deodorizer. Say 90% depending on the materials. But this will get the treatment of both. And that deodorizer really friggin' works, guys. You will never know. It smells not quite factory fresh, but you know exactly what I'm saying. And not UA factories. Cut it out with that. Okay, so let's go ahead. I mean, again, y'all know the Superman reference, the kryptonite, but speaking of kryptonite, like, let's talk sneaker battles. So I did say that to battle or not to battle is the ultimate question, which will be the ultimate question in this video, but we're not there yet. So let's talk sneaker battles for a second. Like, how many of y'all have done it? Like, you know, there's different types of sneaker battles out there. Primarily two different types. I mean, of course, you've always got tournament style, but you've got, I feel like I just need to hold these while I'm doing this video. Like, it's a beautiful shoe. But you've got sneaker battles where a question is posed and show me your shoe that, and then pull a shoe that fits whatever criteria of the question. I personally absolutely love those battles because they actually provide quite a range for creativity, you know, based on your interpretation of the question. And then your girl likes to kind of, you know, hit the judges or the host or whatever with a, here's this shoe and here is why. And I really like to make them reevaluate like the shoe itself, which I have done a number of times where they're just like, oh, like I never thought about it like that. But there is also another type of battle where, you know, people get on there and they just start pulling heat. Like, they just start pulling shoes. And I'm not knocking either style, but on a creative aspect, I prefer, you know, question-based. I want to have an idea and, again, be able to kind of blow people's minds with my poll and my answer. So I know a lot of people, you know, a lot of people love to do battles. It gives sneakerheads an opportunity to show off the prized possessions, the collection. But there are people that are not a big fan of battles for, you know, the main reason that you're getting the same polls all the time. Like, a lot of different battles, especially the ones I feel like where you're just pulling heat, there's only but so many like super expensive like resale price pairs, or retail if you got lucky enough, or crazy collabs or whatever the case may be. How many times can we see those? Like, how many times are we going to see a Jordan 4 Dornbecker or a friggin' P-Rod Dunk? Like, yes, are they pretty much a guaranteed win because they're kryptonite to the host or the judges, like something they just kind of go weak for every time they see it? Yeah, but me personally, give me, you know, a question-based, or if we're gonna just pull pairs, give me an opponent that has got something different in their collection. Like, I want to see like some, you know, not necessarily off-brand, but like lesser known brands or lesser known collabs. Show me some Asics, show me some Sauconys, show me something that I've never seen before that makes me go like, wow, I really like that. Let me go find it on GOAT. Like, I mean, you guys have seen me do it in battles before where I will fall in love with the pair and go grab it for myself. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's so many aspects to battles. So I really want to know, like, ultimately, do you think that sneaker battles are, you know, friends of the sneaker community or foes of the sneaker community? Do you think that the sneaker community is like, we don't need battles because we don't need to keep pulling the same hype? Or do you think that the sneaker community loves it because it helps introduce us fellow sneakerheads to new and different pairs and helps us to add more variety to our own collections? Again, this is meant to be a discussion. I feel like it would have been better live, but it's not that kind of night. So I'm going to need y'all to, you know, participate in this discussion with your girl in the comments below. And also, because we're nearing the end of the video, I do want to know, ultimately, would you participate in a sneaker battle, or have you done one already? If you have not, have you been, you know, invited to participate, or is it something that you're not interested? Would you participate with the collection that you have, or do you feel like it's not good enough? Like, give your girl some feedback, because I really am very curious to know everybody's kind of, you know, viewpoint on battles in general. And I don't know, maybe one day in the near future, your girl will host her own. So then it also helps me know, do I have some people to participate in a battle? So I think that's going to wrap up today's video. My little rant about, you know, my beautiful little reach back. And then, you know, the effect that these have on battles, because it's like a guaranteed W when you pull it. Unless you pull it against somebody that also pulls this pair, then they just don't count, which is, that's frustrating. But yeah, so I feel like it's been a minute since I've been to an event. I feel like they were back to back to back to back, and now I've had a little break. I am ready for a sneaker event, which is super convenient because Sunday is going to be Sneaker Swap in Miami. I believe it's February 19th. I know for sure it's Sunday. Don't quote me on the date. Just go ahead and mark your calendars if you're local. Your girl will obviously be in the house. And I'm just excited to, you know, network and meet up with some other, you know, sneakerheads and talk kicks. Like, that's really what it's all about at the end of the day. So guys, like I said before, make sure you hit that notification bell. And as always, keep tuning in to see what I've got my eye on next.